So I'm sure there's a lot of people wondering what's going on at Whippoorwill Holler. I really haven't had a video out in a day or so. Uh, just real life's going on. We went on a camping trip, and Miss Lori was having some little bit of back pain, and on the Friday that we come back, and maybe even the day before on that Thursday, Saturday she had a lot of pain, and by Saturday night about 7 o'clock or so, we really got to wondering what was going on with her. Her pain got so bad it made her sick, and she was throwing up, and I had researched her pain and stuff and had an idea that it might be, a few things. But, was kind of concerned, about appendix, and the pain was so severe. And so I ended up taking her to the emergency room Saturday night, and we were going to go to the big city, and got to thinking about how it is sometimes, Saturday night and after the holidays, and how you might have to wait, and just sit and wait. And she was in a lot of pain. So we decided to go to the local, little smaller hospital, and now I'm glad we did for being kidney stones. We got right in. I had her laying in the back seat of the truck on a pillow, and I was trying to get there. Of course, you always have slow traffic, when you're trying to get somewhere in a hurry, but we got there and got her right in, and she got right in, and was treated very good. Very nice nurses, and took care of her, and a good doctor, a young doctor. And of course it took a while. They took some x-rays and really couldn't see nothing, and then they'd done blood work, and had to look at all that before they could give her certain medications. And they'd give her some pain medication and something for her nausea. It was hurting her so bad it was making her very sick at her stomach. So they got the blood work back, and she's in such bad pain that they give her some morphine. And bless her heart, that eased things up. And then they decided they needed to do a CAT scan, so we ended up having a CAT scan done, a CT, and it showed that she had a kidney stone, and traveling out from the kidney. And it don't sound very big, but to her, I promise you, it's big. Way this doctor talked, unless it's like a 6 or 7, somewhere in that neighborhood, in centimeter, they just let you try to pass it on your own. And hers is a 3 centimeter, and she couldn't believe, something that wasn't much bigger than that, how much pain it's causing her. But, it's all, of course it's a rock, or a stone of some kind, but it's all sharp edges, and probably, kind of like, makes me think of a cuckleburr in this country. But So it was pretty high up. It hadn't been, from the kidney very long. And the research I done on all that, I've researched it heavy, and of course they told her that you got to drink water, and you got to drink lots of water, at least 2 liters a day. And I promise you, for Miss Lori, that's a lot of water. I could drink it and never blink an eye, but she has a very hard time drinking that much water. And I've been on her hard about trying to drink water. But on my research and stuff, the tube that comes down from the kidney to the bladder is not very big either. It's only like, I may be mistaken, but it's 3 or 4 centimeters. I think 3 on the inside diameter normally, So this 3 centimeter stone is trying to come down through that. And she couldn't imagine if she's trying to do bigger. And I know there's a lot of you out there that have had kidney stones and know how painful it is. And it don't have to be super big to be painful. I think there's like 1 out of 10 people end up with kidney stones. So anyway, we found out what it was, and that was a relief. And they decided that they was going to send her home after they done got her all medicined up, and she was kind of fading in and out. But long story short, we got home about 1:30 Sunday morning, and she's having a lot of pain Sunday. They did give her some pain medicine to bring home, but it helps for a while, but it wasn't lasting the duration of the recommended dosage of the pain medicine, the in-between hours. And then she's suffering a lot. And so Monday, pretty much the same thing. And she's pretty much staying bedridden. And I know how tough a gal she is. When it's got her down, it's really hurting. It's really bothering her. Luckily, it didn't make her sick at her stomach. It didn't make her sick at her stomach, but it didn't make her nausea enough to to have to throw up, or even though she did several times that night when we went to the hospital. The pain was so bad. So Monday she's pretty much bedridden all day, and then today is Wednesday, and yesterday she got up. Now she'd get up a little bit, and try to move around, but it would start bothering her bad, and it just didn't feel good over the whole ordeal. So yesterday was one of her better days. That was Tuesday. She felt like she wanted to get out of the house for a minute, so we took off to the local town, and we've got a P.O. box there, and got the mail and picked up my granddaughter. She's going to come back and stay with us. And she's here now. Last night, her mama had a doctor appointment. Anyway, on that trip out, she got to hurting really bad. She just wanted to get out of the house for a minute, and got to hurting really bad. But luckily, she's up and about some, and it just runs in spells. She's not having to take as much pain medicine, and but it gets bad enough at times she has to. And I'm supposing that it's when it's getting really hurting her, that we're hoping that it's on the move, and we're hoping that she gets rid of that stone sooner than later, and I know she is. But that's just to give you an idea of what's going on. And I may, depends on how she gets to feeling, if she gets this stone passed or not, I may get in here and do a cooking video for you or some type of video. And but y'all be patient. She's doing okay. A whole lot better than she was the first few days, and we're just kind of staying close to the house, and because when the pain gets bad, she normally needs to lay down, but she is able to get up, move around some, and she's doing okay. And that's just real life. That's just part of life sometimes. So y'all have be patient and have some patience, and she'll be back. If not, you may have to put up with me more for a week or more, or whatever. We don't know how long it's going to take. Hopefully she'll, even if she doesn't get it passed soon, that she'll still be able to come back with you. So y'all have a good rest of your day, and we'll be seeing you soon. God bless.